Hey everybody, it's Dina Rico with the Creativity Cave. Welcome to Friday Quickie Techniques and Tips. I am thrilled to be stamping with you, even though it's totally not Friday. I had a really busy day Friday, and let's just say this did not happen. But good things come to those who wait, as I always say. So I'm really excited to share these projects with you. And you might be looking at them trying to figure out what my technique is. And the technique is actually kind of an interesting one. It is casing the holiday catalog. So you have this holiday catalog. I hope you haven't thrown it away. There are lots of fantastic ideas in here that you might not have thought of otherwise. And so I really enjoy taking a look at that catalog and seeing what I can create based on the samples that I see in here. So, and to be honest, this was one of those things where I actually could have done this Friday, but I really wanted to do just one more project. And so that kind of is why it was so late, because I didn't get a chance to do another project till today. So I really like the extra project I came up with. Anyway, as you're paging through here, of course, there's all kinds of great ideas, but I want to highlight a few different ones that I used. So there's this card right here. This is on page 25. And for this card, I have a really cool technique, or not technique, card that I created. So here it is. So you can see the cardstock, the printed paper, and the printed paper. So that's really fun. Now this card I'm going to feature on my VIP page. So if you're a VIP, make sure and check that video out. It'll be posted later today. Then I moved on, and I really liked this card right here. This card is what I came up with to go with it. So you see I incorporated, so the printed panel, this layer of glimmer paper. I even put in a delicate doily sticking out the top and bottom, kind of like this one. This card, however, uses the new Succulent Garden stamp set and framelit collection, which I am absolutely in love with. And don't you worry, there will be an online class for this one coming up probably next month. So I really like how this one turned out. And I think this one's pretty self-explanatory. You know, you cut the piece of paper, you cut the glimmer paper, you add the doily, lace doily, and then you put the die cuts in there. So that's pretty easy, right? But I really like this card. Let's just get this schmutz off of it, because nobody likes schmutz on their cards. Sheesh. So anyway, I really liked this. Okay, now next we have, by the way, this is a fantastic card. I really like that one too. I think this would be great to case as with this one. I think, you know, you kind of look at these cards and you forget that there really are some great tutorials, or not tutorials, but ideas in these catalogs. Okay, now the one I want to show you in today's video is from this page. Now I have to be honest, I kind of ignored this page in the catalog. I really like the color combination. I really like the I loved the glitter paper and the sequins and everything, but look at this card right here. Now, I did it a teensy bit different from what is on here, but I really like how it turned out, and let me show you how I created it. So I am going to, oh, and I'll show you about this card in a little bit. So I am going to show you how I put this card together, because it's really easy and it uses some fun things. And then I will show you one more. So here I am using the stamp set. Let's see, I just pulled it over so I would have it handy. Falling for You from the Occasions catalog. And this is part of the Falling in Love suite of products. There's some really great things in here, but I really loved these little flowers, and I loved this thing. It kind of looks like dill to me, which doesn't really scream anniversary, but you just never know. Okay, and I think one of the things I love about this is its anniversary and wedding, and we really kind of don't have a lot of anniversary stuff in the catalog, so I think this is a great set to include. Now, let me get rid of this and show you how this card came together. So first of all, I have a Whisper White card base, which is just a half sheet of cardstock that I'm folding in half. And then I took, now in the sample, they actually use the Fancy Frost paper that kind of has some texture to it, so I wanted to add texture to my card. So I ran it through the Softly Falling embossing folder. Do you see that? And I did it upside down. You could have it like this, but I don't know. For some reason, I like this way better. I just can't tell you why. It's personal preference, I guess. And then I took and did the corner rounder with each one. Now, one thing I have to share with you about the corner rounder is I find people struggle with this ever so slightly. When you round the corner, you want to make sure you get it in there all the way, right? But let me grab a scrap here. Sometimes if you have it cockeyed just a little bit, so I'll have it in here, and can you see it's not exactly flush up against, there is just the teeniest little gap. And then you get kind of a weird corner with this little jag right here. That is so frustrating. And sometimes it's worse than that. Let's see if I can get it. Because, of course, since I'm trying to show you this, it doesn't happen. There we go. There's a good one. So then you get that, and then your corners just look horrible. They're not how the punch was intended in any way. And sometimes even when you think you have it all the way in, it does that. Okay, there's a good one. So let me show you the trick to that is, first of all, you can kind of wiggle it a little bit. So make sure that it's all the way in and it's completely flush touching on both sides. And oh, look at that. Perfect. So this guide is there to help you, but if you misuse the guide, then it does not help. Now, I am speaking from experience when I tell you it's usually the fourth corner. The first three go right, and then you think you're in the clear, and boom, you're not. So I just think that's kind of funny. But there is my next layer. So I'm going to set that aside while I get the rest of it ready. I took some Flirty Flamingo, and here's where I need to bring in my scrap paper. Flirty Flamingo and Peekaboo Peach ink and cardstock. And I am going to go ahead and stamp these images along the side of the heart, just like they did in the sample. So if you remember, in the sample, there is that little, I don't know what you want to call that image, that thing. It looks sort of like a doily, I guess. So that image is in there, and we're going to add those as well. So I'll start with this one, and I just want to add a couple along the side here, so that looks good. Then I have the little flowers, which I'll grab. There's one more. Here we go. And this one is kind of one of those where you just sort of fill in the flower or the heart as you go. So I'm just going to stamp a few of these along the side and then keep going. So I kind of am doing each one. And then I sort of added a little more at the end just because I wanted, when I was making my card, because I wanted to fit in all the space. So just, you're roughly doing that much. And, it's all personal preference. Doesn't matter if it's perfect, because of course, who even knows what the sample is, because we're casing it from a different catalog. It's fine. All right. Now that I've done that, I want to pop up this one right here. So I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back, because everything is better popped up, even though that sounds kind of dirty. Okay. So I will go ahead and kind of position these on here. I always like to position things on my card before I commit to adhering them. That way, if I don't like them, it's okay. And then I am going to take a little scrap, and I think this is the right size. This is in my container. It's a little big. Oh, you know what? I remember I did trim this, so I'm going to trim this piece just a little. Hold on. So originally this was about 3/4 of an inch, and now it's probably more like 5/8, a little more than a half. So I will take my Anniversary Wishes stamp, and I'm going to ink that in the Flirty Flamingo and stamp that right on here. I'm leaving a little space on the front and the back. Let's hope that's straight, not bad, so that I can punch the arrow with my triple banner punch. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Yay. Now, when I originally did this, I thought this is great. It looks cute. I like the look. but I wanted to add just a teensy bit more to it. And actually, I just thought of another thing I could do. So let me show you. We're going to adhere this down now that we're pretty happy with what we have. And then we'll take the dimensionals off. Ooh, not off the heart, just the backings. Okay, like so. That looks awesome. Now I'm going to adhere, and actually I did this when I made the card too. That's okay because I ripped this dimensional, so it's fine. Here we go. I'm going to add some ribbon. Now this is the metallic glitter ribbon, or I don't know what it's called. It's a Celebration choice. It's the only ribbon from the Celebration catalog. Can't find my scissors. There we go. Okay, so I have my little length of ribbon here, and what I'm going to do is just flip this over and use some glue dots to attach it. And then, ooh, we'll do this one. And it's kind of stuck down, but we want to make sure we get these just right in place like that. So I have my glue dots are holding it on the back side, and we'll kind of push that back down to where it was. And since I keep messing with this, I'm going to stick one more dimensional under here, just right up in the corner to hold it in place, because I ripped it off and then I stuck it back down. You know how it is. Okay, so then I'm just going to place this right over the top, and to do that I actually am just going to put some fast fuse right over and adhere it that way. Anniversary wishes. So cute. Okay, then to finish this card up, we're going to just add it to our white card base like so. And then on the inside, we're going to use the coordinating saying, and it says something upside down. Best wishes for many wonderful years together. So we'll put that in there. Now I think that works great for a wedding card or for an anniversary card. So that's kind of fun. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this card. Now I have one other card I want to share with you. We didn't mention that one, and that is this card right here. This is also a case from the catalog, and I really encourage you to look at this catalog and find the cards in here that you would like to case. So here's the perfect example for this butterfly or dragonfly card, is this llama card. Fa la 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 llama. I did not get the set. I like the little bear, but I needed more than a little bear to buy the set. Have you ever felt that way? I'm sure you have. So I loved this card though. I don't actually like this card, but I love the layout. I think this card's just okay. But I love the card that I came up with for this. And I will show you how to do this card if you tune into my Facebook Live that's happening tomorrow, which is Monday, January 16th, 2017. I will have a Facebook Live at 10 a.m. Central Time where I will show you how to make this awesome card, and I have some fun techniques for it as well. So don't miss out. It is one of the projects I will showcase for you, as well as a few other things. So make sure you tune in, and if you can't come in for the live version, just come on over for the recording when it is up and you can watch it later. I'll have some awesome giveaways, and I will just tell you, you never know what's going to happen in a live video, especially if I'm the one putting it out there. We always have a lot of fun. So hopefully you can join me. All the details for all of this stuff will be on my blog. The link is in the description of this video right here. So check it out, as well as if you need to purchase anything, will you pretty please, with sugar on top, shop my online store. It helps me continue to make more awesome videos just like this for you to enjoy, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. Thank you so much, and VIPs, don't forget to check out the special video I have just for you. Have a great day, guys. Bye.